Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel and also welcome back to Becoming That Girl, Unleashing Your Inner Power and Authenticity Workbook by yours truly. We only have a couple chapters left, so by the end of this week, we will have this whole workbook done. And I think we're going to move on to Ground Yourself next, which is my one of my newest workbooks that came out. So get excited for that. However, I need to post the digital copy of it to my Etsy before I start that series. So that will happen sooner rather than later. But today we will be focusing on the next chapter for this workbook. So without further ado, let's get into it. Yes, I have a Gary the Snail type pen. It came out a pack of 3 with SpongeBob and Patrick as well. It's from Five Below. They're erasable also. You're welcome. So let's get into, I think we're on chapter 4? 3? No, 3 we definitely did last time. So we are definitely on chapter 4, Mastering Communication Skills. I feel like this is always something I feel like people are working on, is communication in general. So I felt like this was an important topic to bring up in this workbook. So without further ado, let's get into it. Intro. Effective communication is a vital skill for becoming that girl. In this chapter, we will delve into the importance of mastering communication skills, both verbal and nonverbal. We will explore techniques to enhance your communication abilities, foster meaningful connections, and create a lasting impact. By honing your communication skills, you can confidently express yourself and make a positive impression on others. The art of verbal communication. Verbal communication is the foundation of effective interaction. To master this art, focus on the following aspects. 1. Speak clearly and confidently. Enunciate your words. Project your voice, and maintain a steady pace. Articulating your thoughts clearly allows others to understand your message easily. 2. Active listening. Pay attention to the speaker, maintain eye contact, and show genuine interest in what they have to say. Avoid interrupting and practice empathy by seeking to understand their perspective. 3. Use appropriate language. Adapt your language to the context and the people you are communicating with. Be mindful of your tone and avoid using offensive or derogatory language. Practice assertiveness. Express your thoughts and opinions confidently without being overly aggressive or passive. Use I statements to convey your viewpoint and listen respectfully to others' opinions. Harnessing the power of nonverbal communication. Nonverbal communication is equally as important, as it conveys messages through body language, facial expressions, and gestures. To harness its power, consider the following. 1. Maintain good posture. Stand tall, shoulders back, and head held high. Good posture exudes confidence and assertiveness. Eye contact. Establish and maintain eye contact during conversations. It shows attentiveness and genuine interest with the person you are communicating with. 3. Facial expressions. Use facial expressions to reflect your emotions and intentions. A warm smile can create an instant connection and make others feel at ease. 4. Gestures and body language. Use open and inviting gestures that accompany your words. Avoid crossing your arms or displaying defensive postures, as they can create barriers in communication. Engaging in meaningful discussions. Engaging in meaningful discussions allows you to connect with others on a deeper level and exchange ideas effectively. Consider the following techniques. Ask open questions. Sorry, I misread that. Ask open-ended questions. Encourage others to share their thoughts and perspectives by sharing questions that require more than a simple yes or no answer. This promotes active participation and a rich exchange of ideas. Active participation. Contribute to the conversation by sharing your insights, experiences, and opinions. Offer thoughtful feedback and avoid dominating or monopolizing the discussion. 3. Empathy and understanding. Practice empathy by putting yourself in others' shoes. Seek to understand their viewpoint and acknowledge their emotions and respond with empathy and compassion. 4. Constructive feedback. Provide feedback in a constructive and respectful manner. Focus on specific behaviors or actions rather than personal attacks. Offer suggestions for improvement and acknowledge the person's strengths. And conclusion. We didn't even have to write anything in this section. Mastering communication skills is a transformative step towards becoming that girl. By refining your verbal and nonverbal communication, engaging in meaningful discussions, and developing public speaking and presentation skills, you can create authentic connections, influence others, and make a lasting impact. Remember, effective communication is a powerful tool that can elevate your personal and professional interactions, allowing you to confidently express yourself and become the best version of that girl you aspire to be. Now since that section was so small and all we have left is this final chapter, we're just gonna finish it all in this video. Chapter 4 and 5 in one video. I was expecting to only do chapter 4, but I completely forgot that chapter 4 was very short. So it's been a while since I wrote out this workbook, by the way, like over a year. So excuse that I didn't remember that. But let's move on to chapter 5, cultivating a positive mindset and resilience. And we're going to be finishing the workbook today, which is exciting. Cultivating a positive mindset and resilience is crucial for becoming that girl. In this chapter, we will explore the power of a positive mindset, the importance of resilience in overcoming challenges, and practical strategies to foster optimism and bounce back from setbacks. By nurturing a positive mindset and building resilience, you can navigate life's ups and downs with grace, strength, and a sense of inner power. Building resilience. Resilience is the ability to bounce back from adversity and navigate life's challenges with strength and determination. It is a valuable skill to cultivate on the journey to becoming that girl. Consider the following strategies to build resilience. 1. Develop a growth mindset. Embrace a growth mindset, which is the belief that your abilities and intelligence can be developed through dedication and effort. This mindset allows you to see setbacks as opportunities for learning and growth rather than as failures. Cultivate self-care practices. Prioritize self-care activities that promote physical, mental, and emotional well-being. This includes getting enough sleep, eating nourishing foods, engaging in regular exercise, and practicing stress-reducing techniques such as meditation or mindfulness. 3. Seek support. Build a strong support network of friends, family, or mentors who can provide guidance, encouragement, and a listening ear during challenging times. Reach out to them when you need support and be open to receiving the help. 4. Learn from setbacks. When faced with setbacks or failures, reflect on the lessons they offered. What can you learn from the experience? How can you use it to grow stronger and wiser? Embrace a growth mindset and see setbacks as stepping stones to success. So how can you build up your resilience every day? So for me personally, especially because I've been on the job hunting journey, I feel like I need to work on developing and practicing my own growth mindset. Just having that as a, practice thing. Replacing failures with lessons. My favorite thing is oh, I can't even remember my saying about lessons and lemons, but essentially you just kind of look at your lemons as lessons instead of looking at them as sour things in your life. I definitely have a lot of support, so I don't feel like I need to do that every day. Reflect on the lessons that setbacks give. Journal. That's where my journal comes in. And then the last one that I can think of for this section was back with the self-care practices. Just making sure I'm prioritizing self-care. Prioritize self-care and listening to my body. Feel free to write out yours and feel free to take my ideas if you'd like. Totally can do that. We're going to move on to cultivating positivity in daily life. Cultivating positivity in your daily life is essential for maintaining a positive mindset and resilience. Consider incorporating the following practices. 1. Practice mindfulness. Engage in mindfulness practices that help you stay present and focused on the here and now. This can include meditation, deep breathing exercises, or simply taking moments throughout the day to pause and center yourself. Engage in uplifting activities. Seek out activities that bring you joy, inspire creativity, or offer a sense of accomplishment. Engaging in hobbies, pursuing passions, or helping others can foster positivity and a sense of fulfillment. Practice forgiveness. Let go of grudges and practice forgiveness. Holding on to resentment and anger only weighs you down. Choose to forgive yourself and others, freeing yourself from negative emotions and fostering a positive outlook. Embrace self-reflection. Take time for self-reflection and introspection. Assess your thoughts, beliefs, and behaviors and identify areas for growth and improvement. Celebrate your progress as you use self-reflection as a tool for personal development. And then the last question before we end it off is, how can you cultivate positivity every day? Meditate. I'm putting that in like underline and hyphen or with an exclamation point because it's so important. Practice mindfulness. I feel like I do a lot of my hobbies, so make time for my hobbies. My hobbies change, so I'm not gonna like list out my hobbies there. Forgive myself and others. Sorry if you hear that sound in the background. They're picking up my trash. Take time to reflect. Journal. This is where the journal comes in. All right. Feel free to finish up yours, and we're going to get into the conclusion. Cultivating a positive mindset and resilience are key components of becoming that girl. By embracing a positive outlook, reframing negative thoughts, and practicing resilience building strategies, you can navigate life's challenges with grace, strength, and unwavering determination. Remember, a positive mindset and resilience are transformative qualities that empower you to overcome obstacles, embrace personal growth, and live your life to the fullest as that girl you aspire to be. And ending thoughts from yours truly. This was something I typed up. Becoming that girl is not about conforming to societal expectations or imitating someone else's journey. It is a deeply personal and unique path of self-discovery and self-expression. Throughout this guide, we have delved into the importance of personal style, effective communication, positive mindset, and resilience. By embracing these principles and incorporating them into your daily life, you can embark on a transformative journey of self-growth and empowerment. Remember, the key to embrace your authenticity, nurture your strengths, and continuously striving to be the best version of yourself. So go forth with confidence, radiate your inner light, and let the world witness the incredible power and beauty of that girl within you. Because I feel like that girl, that trend, it can get very negative sometimes. So I wanted to end off this workbook with just a little bit of insight of why I decided to call it that. But yeah, that is the end of the workbook. That was a fantastic journey we went on. One of these days I will be posting about the next workbook. I will keep you all updated on that, the next workbook series. But in the meantime, I guess we'll do something else on Thursday for a video, or Friday actually. Friday I have a chill and chat podcast episode coming out for you guys, so get excited for that. So we'll do that. But anyways, I hope that you all enjoyed this video, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye everyone.